I have discussed it with Chief Steely. He's well aware of it. He basically wrote this or co-wrote it with Ben. It's the way they like the employees to see it. But of course, it's up to his council to send it to council.
Anybody have any questions for the mayor on this? Ordinance was included in the package. Anybody have any questions at all? Anybody? If not, I need a motion, please. Motion, I need a second.
Second.
Cameron?
Long,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing the mayor, city clerk, treasurer to enter into an agreement with Half Inc. for engineering and other related services. Laura?
Good evening. This is a resolution in the packet to enter into an agreement with HAF for our on-call engineering services. This is the engineering service that when we did RFQs earlier in the year that Seminole actually scored, and they were chosen as to be our on-call engineering service for the city of Cabot. So this is the contract that we have worked out between the city as well as with their company. If you have any questions on it, I do have a representative with HAF here. If you have any questions, or if you have any questions for me.
Not only went through the RFQ process, but they were the engineering parties as well.
Correct. Yes.
So they are familiar with Cabot, they're familiar with your group, you work with them. I don't suppose you've got any objections to it, or we already heard about it. I would imagine.
Correct.
Anybody got any questions for Laura or for the half representative, either one? If not, I need a motion, please.
Motion.
Have a motion, I need a second. I'll second. Tammy, please.
Long,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Garver for urban planning and other related services. Laura?
Okay, this is very similar to the one we just talked about, except this one is with Garver for our urban planning services. They do our reviewing of anything that's submitted for planning commission, as well as consults for any other planning services that we need. I also have a representative from Garver here as well. This is the contract we've worked out between the city as well as with them. If you've got any questions for them, they're here. If you have any questions for me, we have worked with Garver in the past as well for many years as well for these planning services, so they are very familiar with Cabot and the outlook that we have on it.
Mr. Walden? Sir? You're going to be working with Laura on this, correct?
Yes.
This is not James's first round with Cabot. He's been on and off with Cabot for what, last 20 years? I don't think I'm exaggerating on that.
Almost.
Yeah, real close. So James is really familiar with it. He worked with Mr. Von Tunlin whenever he first started out here as our city planner years ago, back in the 90s. And James came along and worked, and then worked with us again at Garver. And then you went to bigger, better, bigger grass, and the frost came, the grass turned brown, and now you're back. So here you are again. Anybody have any questions for either Laura or James on this? If not, I need a motion, please.
I make a motion to send it to full council.
I need a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Tammy, please.
Long,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
All righty, the next one is a resolution recognizing and reaffirming the long-standing employment practices of the city of Cabot, presented by Benjamin Hooper, Esquire.
Good evening. This resolution is one that came, the genesis of it is from the municipal league. Matthew and I were speaking with them about an employment issue. And they kind of asked us, where is your resolution that basically does this, that designates the city to be the one that does the day-to-day employment issues, the HR issues, the hiring, the firing, the promotion issues. So we got to looking and could not find one. I believe in the beginning and still believe that there likely was one. It just was in the 30s or the 40s, and we don't have one. We have Representative minutes going back decades, and as recently as 2002, when the council took a very firm stand that they want nothing to do with day-to-day hiring and firing, and that is appropriately done at the city, at the mayoral level. So that is what this does. This does not change anything when I drafted it. I put language specifically in it stating that it does not change anything. This is merely affirming what we've been doing by my research as far back as at least the early 60s, probably. So that's what this is. I'm happy to answer questions.
The stance on the previous city councils, on the ones that I have been on, Ben, has always been, we have never, as long as I've been on council, there's never been a resolution doing this, because the councils always took the statute that designates the mayor as his council. So, there was, I think, basically no need, or the need for that wasn't seen. So this is absolutely nothing new. This is what we've been doing since I've been on council. This way, it has been a long running thread through all city councils that I have served with.
Yes, in fact, you were on the council, I found the minutes, you were on the council in 2002, the mayor at the time wanted the council to approve a specific person in a specific job. The council said, no, absolutely not, we don't get involved.
I remember it well.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I would imagine my name is also. Anybody got any questions for Ben on this? I look at this as simply housekeeping. It's a little deeper than ministerial, but it is a housekeeping thing for us. Anybody got any questions? Anybody on the council on this one? This affects everybody sitting up here. So if anybody's got any questions for Ben on this, please ask. If not, I'll take a motion.
Motion?
I have a motion. I do need a second, please.
Second.
And Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Gilliver,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Webb.
Yes.
Mayor, thank you. That was relatively painless. I appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you, Chairman Long. Next is the Budget Personnel Committee, Chairman Stephen Red.
A resolution to amend the general fund of 2024 annual operating budget presented by Mr. Benjamin Cooper.
So, thank you, Chairman. This one is for me, as some of you probably know, not long before I started, my office is actually double what it is now, 4 people. This is some issues with my predecessor, the previous mayor, that was cut down to what it is now, 2 people. We were able to make it work with generous support of the mayor. Frankly, it's not fair to succession. But we kind of hit the part where this is what that is, that's going to be that. I'm more than happy to answer questions.
Any questions for Ben? There's no doubt it's needed as fast as we move.
I've got one if I wouldn't be out of turn. Ben, what's the primary responsibilities of this associate attorney going to be? Is he going to take over prosecution, or y'all going to split that? What's your concept of how this is going to work?
My view right now is that we would probably split prosecution. That is a very big job and growing every year. The situation we have now is because the city is so busy, we're doing so much. Everybody rightly wants to kind of have me look over all the documents, all the contracts, all the everything. And that is something I should be doing, but there's so much, we're doing so much, my position is kind of getting a problem. And that should not be. So I envision this person helping keeping things moving, so we're always moving.
And based on my question and your answer, then I'm assuming you're going to look for somebody with a little bit of a background, a little bit of experience, especially on the prosecution side.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll move to the council.
Second.
Ms. Tammy?
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hope. Yes.
Mayor, that's all I have.
So,
Thank you, Chairman Red. Next up, Police and Fire Committee, Chairman James Reed.
Thank you, Mayor.
Tonight we have a resolution authorizing the mayor, the city clerk, treasurer, and the agreement with Patterson Home, storage rooms, lockers, and related storage facilities and equipment, Cabot Justice Center building. I'll let you talk about, he's here.
Good evening. So this is request to enter into an agreement with Patterson Power. They will be equipping the Justice Center. This is covering all of the shelving, lockers, cabinetry, all the high-density shelving, armory racks for the gun room. Total price on this project is $311,135, and it is it's on the state source well contract. This was the lowest of the bids that we received, or lowest of the quotes that we received. Be happy to answer any questions.
I would entertain a motion to approve the full council.
Make a motion to the full council.
Second.
Jamie, if you would.
Red,
Yes, ma'am.
Miller,
Yes.
Poe. Yes. Reed.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. That's all we have at this time.
Thank you, Chairman Reed. Any other business from either of our committees? See none from all? See none from it? General community input, I just want to state that if you would stand up, Youth Council, Mayor's Youth Council is here tonight. Glad to have you all, and if you want to stick around and talk to some council members once it's over, that would probably be beneficial to grab your ear on certain issues as you may. So, once again, thanks for coming. Any other community input before we go to our council session?
I just handed out the numbers from the hazardous waste collection event, if anybody's interested. Answer questions, but I'm sorry it took so long. He's in, there was one entity that I was waiting on, the numbers. Finally got those this last week, so.
Thank you, Matt. You did a great job. I know you worked me like a dog for 4 hours. It wasn't 3 hours, it was 4 hours for some reason. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead, if I can get a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Got a motion to second from Stephen and then from James Reed to adjourn. Any discussions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Adjourned at 6:45, and now we will go into our regularly scheduled Cabot City Council meeting. We're going to start with an opening prayer by Ms. Cabot, and then pledge of allegiance by Ed Long. You stand with me.
If you'll join me in prayer. Dear Lord, we humbly ask for your protection over our city. Watch over us, our families, and our neighbors, keeping us safe from harm's way. We pray for wisdom for our city leaders. Grant us the insight to make decisions that will promote justice for all. Ask for a special prayer to strengthen the hands of our selfless teachers and nurses this week that serve our city. Tonight we entrust the future of our city into your hands. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Tammy, can you give us a roll call, please?
Long,
Here.
Spangler,
Here.
Red,
Here.
Miller,
Here.
Poe. Yeah. Here. Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman.
Yes.
8 present, 0 absent. First items are approval of minutes from our April 15th, 2024 meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes for April 15th, 2024.
Second.
I got a motion from Stephen and a second from Brandon to approve our April 15th, 2024 minutes. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Poe.
Yes.
Wayman, Weber.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Our next item is to read ordinances and resolutions by title only.
Motion to read ordinances and resolutions by title.
Second.
I got a motion by Matt, a second by James, to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Wayman,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Poe.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
First, we have 4 items of council old business. First item is ordinance number 5 of 2024. Please, Tammy.
An ordinance to rezone 2420 and 2500 South Second Street, City of Cabot, from R1 single family to C2 general commercial, amending the land use plan and for the purposes. Third reading.
Mayor, I would like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 5 of 2024, please.
Second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from Stephen, to adopt ordinance number 5 of 2024. Any discussion? Any from the audience? See none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next item is ordinance number 6 of 2024. Please, Tammy.
An ordinance to rezone 52 Pinewood Drive, City of Cabot, from R1 single family to C2 general commercial, amending the land use plan and for the purposes. Third reading.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt ordinance number 6 of 2024.
Second.
I got a motion from James, a second from Brandon, to adopt ordinance number 6 of 2024. Any discussion by council? Anyone in the audience? See none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Wayman, Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Our next item, item 3, is ordinance number 7 of 2024.
An ordinance to rezone lot 2, Parkview Place, City of Cabot, from R1 single family to R2S medium density single family, amending the land use plan and for the purposes. Third reading.
Make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 7 of 2024.
Second.
Got a motion from James, a second from Stephen, to adopt ordinance number 7 of 2024. Any discussions, council? Seeing none, anyone from the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next item, item 4, ordinance number 9 of 2024, please, Tammy.
An ordinance to amend the code of Cabot concerning the keeping of livestock and farm animals by a therapy facility for therapeutic and related purposes and for other purposes. Second reading.
No other action, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any other new business, council? I don't have any new business. Any other business, I'm sorry. You got any more new business? No? We're gonna move to new business. We have, first item, ordinance number 10 of 2024, please, Tammy.
An ordinance to amend section 30-4 of the code of Cabot and for other purposes. First reading.
Okay, we'll move on to item B, ordinance number 11 of 2024, please, Tammy.
An ordinance to rezone 1901 South Pine Street, City of Cabot, from R1 single family to C2 general commercial, amending the land use plan and for the purposes. First reading.
Next item, item C, ordinance number 12 of 2024, please, Tammy.
An ordinance to amend Article 4, Section 4.11 of the Unified Development Code and for other purposes. First reading.
Okay, we'll now move to item D, resolution number 13 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Cabot Inc. for engineering and other related services and for other purposes.
Mayor, I make a motion that we adopt ordinance, resolution 13 of 2024, please.
Second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from Matt, to adopt resolution number 13 of 2024. Any discussion by council? Anybody in the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Webb.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Item E, resolution number 14 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Garber for urban planning and other related services and for other purposes.
Make a motion that we adopt resolution number 14 of 2024.
Second.
Got a motion from James, a second from Brandon, to adopt resolution 14 of 2024. Any discussion by council? Anybody in the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next item, resolution number 15 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution recognizing and reaffirming the long-standing employment practices of the city of Cabot and for other purposes.
I make a motion to approve ordinance 15 of 2024.
Second.
We got a motion by Stephen, a second from Corey, to approve resolution number 15 of 2024. Any discussion by council? Seeing none, anybody in the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call, please, Tammy.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next item is resolution number 16 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Patterson Code for storage rooms, lockers, and related storage facilities and equipment for the Cabot Justice Center building and for other purposes.
I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 16 of 2024.
Second.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to James. I got a motion by Brandon, second by James, to adopt resolution number 16 of 2024. Any discussion? Anybody in the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next resolution, resolution number 17 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution to amend the general fund of the 2024 annual operating budget and for other purposes.
Mayor, I make a motion to adopt resolution 17 of 2024.
Second.
Got a motion by Ann, second from Stephen, to adopt resolution number 17 of 2024. Any discussion? Seeing none, any from the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg, Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next resolution, resolution number 18 of 2024, please, Tammy.
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with American Development Partners concerning the lease of real property and for other purposes.
Mayor, I make a motion to adopt resolution number 18 of 2024.
I'll second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from James, to adopt resolution number 18 of 2024. Any discussion by council?
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a lot of questions about this one, in the 5 hours that it's been released to the public. Can we get just a one sheet on it for the folks watching at home?
Well, it's going to kind of resemble what the resolution stated. Basically, in a nutshell, the city of Cabot will sell property to ADP in our transaction. And then we will lease that property and sublease that property to Lyon College. Lyon College will pay us a set amount, and then we'll pay that amount, or lesser amount, to ADP for the lease. Council will have the ability to not appropriate funds if funds aren't available for Lyon College per the statute. So at any time the council, if there's no funds coming in to make the payment, the council can vote not to make the payment. And that will be stated in the lease that will be signed once, if y'all give a favorable vote for us to proceed. In addition, let me get to this one. Our ability has helped gain accreditation for their veterinary schools, so our Cabot Support Services will be built on that campus as well. That Mike Wheeler will run. And we will provide the third year hands-on veterinary support for their third year veterinary students at that facility. I'm just trying to think about what else you may want to know. We'll enter into a 25-year modified net lease. There will be 2% annual rent raises. The amount of land to be purchased is not determined yet. It will be subject to appraisal and between negotiation amount between seller and buyer. I think that kind of gives maybe that one page layout you're talking about, or maybe I missed something. Please ask.
Just the elevator thing, I had other questions that merited, I think, discussing before we go on.
We will be the first college graduate school in the state of Arkansas for veterinary. We located here in Cabot, Arkansas. So it's a pretty exciting thing to be a part of for our city.
I have a couple questions, and like Corey, I got it at 1:20. Unfortunately, I have to work till about 4:45, so I've had about an hour to look over 22 pages, which I don't think is enough time for this big of a decision. So you said the sale price has not been negotiated, that will come later. You said that the Cabot Animal will now go into that building. So are they not?
There'll be a separate building on that campus.
Yeah, so they're not going to build a building on First Street anymore, the new one?
Not if this goes through, no.
Okay. That was one question I had. And then if something happens to this college and they don't want the building anymore, we're not responsible for paying the lease anymore, right?
No, we have to make a good faith effort to see if someone would want to lease.
Okay. So what, and it's going to be near one of our newer buildings, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happens if they don't want to lease? We can't find any lease, then what happens to this big building that is basically built for one purpose?
Well, it's built for a college, so I'm sure there's other colleges in the area that may want to gobble it up, I would think.
And Lyon is slated to open their first class in 2025, same
Yes,
year
ma'am.
as ASU.
ASU's 26. Is what the Arkansas Business said today. They just hired a director of their veterinary services today, and they mentioned in their fall of 26, and their line is fall of 25.
And Lyon has been accredited. I guess that would be the next question, or the
Yes.
next resolution.
We are helping with that accreditation.
And the reason we need to pass it through so quickly.
Is they got to open a year before ASU joins well.
So if we tabled it for 2 more weeks, is that going to put them behind?
We should have had this vote about 5-6 months ago, so we've been working on it for a while. Negotiations Ben was doing email work with the attorneys at 919 last night. So I'm sorry we can't get it to you earlier, but due to confidentiality and whispers and the way things leak out, we tried with the state legislator last year or 2 years ago to get it to where we could go in executive session with council, so everyone would know what was going on, because they would let us do that, do it for you, and other things that are going on in our state capital. So, obviously, this is important to our city, but I agree that I wish you would have had more time too. But we didn't have all the full details until this past weekend. Even the lease payment was adjusted, and we agreed to it on Sunday evening at 9:19. So
How much is the lease payment?
it depends on. They're going to give us 9.3%. We're paying out 9.25 of whatever the buildings cost, but we don't know what that is yet until the architects completely design it for our site, so we know how much they'll be more.
Is there a representative from Lions here tonight?
No.
I would hope, I had a multi-million-dollar deal on the table, I said a representative from my school.
I told them they didn't need to be here.
And I don't want you to think I don't want this, because I'm an animal person through and through. I just want to make sure that things are set and we don't push this through without having been time to go over it. I think it'd be a great thing for Cabot.
Well, you got to think, this is a memo of understanding for us to move forward. We haven't signed the lease yet, we haven't sold the property. So, the seller property is going to come back to you guys. So we can't do anything until I get the ability to negotiate and to go forward with this opportunity. Is that correct, Ben, or am I speaking out of turn?
No, that is correct. In fact, I was just about to add, the sale of the property will come back to be approved by you. You will have to be the one to approve the price of that sale. So this is not the last legislation that you see on this.
So again, if we sell the property and then they start the building, they build it, something happens and line pulls out. I'm sure there'll be something in the agreement with Lion that, they'll have to pay a penalty or something, but.
Yeah, so if that happens, how it's been discussed at this point, again, the lease and the sublease are not final at this point. The mandatory language that must be in there, and is in the MOU, that the council has the ability to basically pull the plug on this thing if that happens. So the city, if Lion steps out, the city will not be responsible for any further money as soon as the council says. Now, that does not necessarily alleviate your issue, the issue you raised earlier of the empty building. That is still there. It's not our building. If we stop paying for it, it's not our building. ADP would come in and they're going to be, with however many buildings our building is, they're going to be incentivized to fill it. But that will be their thing. That will not be our. We will be required to put a good faith effort in to finding a new subtenant if Lion steps out. But if they step out, we will not be on the hook for any money. The language is in the MOU, and we've already told them we're going to insist on language that says if they have to involve, I've been clear on this and they didn't like it, and we were clear anyway. If the city council stops appropriating money for this, the city is out immediately. And that's just, that, as you may have read in the Attorney General's opinion, that has to be that way to keep us in compliance with the law. They did not like it, but it's going to be in there. So that, in terms of city funds, it's one, it's not city funds, it's what we get paid from lines. But in terms of city funds, the city will not have to keep paying the money. The issue will be more, we've got this building, or ADP will have a building, what happens with it?
Okay, thank you for that. So there will be verbiage and all that in there. And like I said, I only had an hour or so to look over it. But I know that Lion is also in a lawsuit right now. So is that gonna have any effect on anything because they were supposed to purchase another building and didn't?
That will not have any effect on this. My understanding is that they are about to mediate a resolution to that. I don't want to speak too much publicly to that. But my understanding is that's about to be resolved. But no, that will not have an effect on this.
Mayor, can you talk about the estimated impact of the economy?
The impact economy with Little Rock, proposed it, did it, was $94 million to their economy. So if we're just getting the vet school, the auditorium, the large animal building, cast, I would say 30 million. I don't know for sure. We didn't specifically do something for Cabot, but Little Rock, it was 94 million. I can have Alicia send those numbers to you. But yeah, it's gonna be huge. You have any questions? John, any more? Or you got anything else?
I'm good.
Audience, do you have anything? Seeing none, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Red,
Yes.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
No.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler.
Yes.
Seven one, passes 7-1. Next item, Tammy, resolution number 19 of 2024.
Number 19 of 2024, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Lyon College concerning the sublease of real property and for other purposes.
Make a motion to approve resolution 1924.
Second.
Got a motion from Steve and a second from Matt to approve resolution number 19 of 2024. Discussion on this, council, is basically the same thing you're seeing from the first one, but it's between us and Lion. So there might be little differences in there. If you go ahead and share what those are, but it's kind of the same agreement.
Yes, the language is largely consistent. They were negotiated separately, but the language is different. This one deals with Lion as a sub-tenant of Cabot. The city leases the property from ADD and then subleases it to Lion. So that is what this deals with. Like the mayor said, the sublease payments are greater than the lease payments. And part of the legislation and part of what we need to do legally is that you are dedicating those sublease payments to pay the lease. So the mayor doesn't spend those or whatever he wants to spend. Those must be spent on the lease. And it's part of the legislation that is that dedication. That was very important in kind of the legal framework. Happy to answer any questions.
What's the projected surplus?
50,000 a year. Above our lease payment, 50,000 a year.
And it does say in the resolution that will go into the general fund or into the community economic development fund. So obviously you would get approval of over any disbursements of that $35,000, just like any other funds.
Any questions from this end? Okay. Any more from this end? Any from the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Gillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
No.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Wayman, Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Passes 7-1. please do so. Come up to the mic, state your name, and if you live in Cabot. Okay, any announcements, council? See none? Also, if y'all would stay for just a little bit, let some of the youth council come up and talk to you. We're going to go to the Capitol. James is accompanying me, and so is Anna Hopper on May the 13th? 16th. We're going to go May the 16th to the Capitol to check it out at 1 o'clock. So they're going to get a view of us, and now they're going to get a view of the state capitol and their legislative activities. So without further ado, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Got a motion from James, second from Maggie. All in favor say aye. Adjourn, 7:13.